What is going on, you guys? This is All Day Anything One on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a video on how to defeat Boomer on the raid. Yes, I know this is a very difficult raid to do. What I would highly recommend is damage to elites. If you can get 80% and higher, then that would be good, and then add up any other damage like compensated, all the robes, etc., etc. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get into it right away, so that way you guys don't have to wait any longer. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Boomer's going to spawn out from that shed right there. As soon as you kill all the ads, he's going to spawn out. You're going to notice he has a green chest on his chest, or the green glowing thing on his chest. That thing heals him. You want to generally shoot it, but in the beginning, don't shoot it. What you want to do is you want him to get inside the middle of that circle that he's walking through right now. Now, we kind of fucked up and we didn't shoot him in the chest right away. Yeah, we just messed up right there. So he ended up walking past it, but we did still end up getting the turret to break his backpack. The reason why you want him to be stopped in the middle is because he's going to get stunned. Anytime you break his back or break his chest or hit his chest, when you stop the heal, he gets staggered and he stops for maybe 3 seconds. When you do that, that's when the turret is going to be able to do damage. So that's why you want to do that right away. And not only that, if everyone is playing a demolitionist, which I would highly recommend for this, is everyone running a demolitionist, so that way you can pull out the grenade launcher. Use the grenade launcher when he's down on his knee and just spam him with it. Unfortunately, on this part, we didn't have him the right spot. We had him too close to pillars and other whatnot, so it wasn't going to be a good idea to use grenade launchers, and instead save it. But if he's in the middle, use it. All right, you're going to put out enough damage to bring him down a half health for the first phase, or the first part. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break this down just a little bit for you guys, so that way it's not as confusing, because it's going to sound very confusing when I say this. But anyways, you're going to make sure you try to bring the boss to the turret 41 side. When I say turret 41, you're going to notice there's numbers on each turret. There's a 41 on one turret, 45 on the other turret. You want to bring this boss to 41. 45 turret, there's going to be a bunch of ads that spawn out from that side, and it can get overwhelming. So the reason why we decided to stay on this side is so that way we can range the ads if we need to. And we don't necessarily have to kill the ads. You wanted to suppress them, but it would be a good idea to kill them as well, because sometimes they build up, and then it can start getting a little rough. But for the most part, we just kept the boss on our side on 41. And you want to also make sure you have 2 people designated to the turret. So you have one person that's going to go for the shield or the backpack. When you go for the backpack on the turret, you're going to get aggroed. You're going to get the red eye. The red eye is very noticeable on your screen. You'll know when you have it. But it generally pops up when you hit the boss's backpack. And then once you hit his backpack and he's focusing you, you're going to switch turrets with that person. Now, if he is, once you get him down on his knee and he's down in the damage phase, and then he stands back up, he's going to throw an EMP. He's going to throw a purple EMP at the turret. It's not going to disable it 100%. It's going to disable it for a short duration. So you just got to make sure you are prepared to get that turret right away as soon as you can, once the duration's over. And then the screen I just looked at, the one that says offline right now, it says A, B, C, and D. Just have one person. Well, you want to have 3 people designated to that as well for this. So you want to have one person first for the first time around, and then when you get the boss to half health, you want to have 2 people designated for it. And then when you get him down to the last, I think, 2 bars, you want to have 3 people for it. And the reason why is because you do not want the immunity generators to pop up. It just makes this whole thing way more stressful, because you got to get all the way to the other side and get to this turret, break the generators without getting killed by the immune NPCs and boss as well. So I would highly recommend having someone pay attention to the screen whenever that happens. And all you have to do is, once you see it says A, B, C, or D, and if it's blue, just run in, hit the switch. You have about 15 seconds to hit a switch. Now, you also got to make sure you do not hit the wrong switch. You hit the wrong switch, it's going to pop up. And when you call it out, don't say A, B, C, or D. Just say Alpha, Bravo, Delta or Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. It just makes it it just makes it a lot easier for everyone's ears. But yeah, so that's basically that whole little breakdown. I'm just gonna go over that breakdown again one more time just to clarify it. Make sure you bring him to 41 turret side. You do this, make sure his backpack is faced towards the turret, and also shoot his chest when it is glowing green. If it's glowing orange, you can shoot it as well. And also you want to make sure you put out as much damage as possible. At the last 2 health bars, alright, at the last 2 health bars, everyone, even the person on the turret, is going to make the switch. They're going to go to the other side, and they're going to go to turret number 45. Everyone has to make sure they kill the ads on this side. You're going to have everyone here get in position and then have the boss come to the middle, and you're basically going to just burn him down here. Alright, because this is going to be it's going to be a very crucial part. Alright, and you got to also make sure you do hit the consoles as well. You have to hit 3 consoles. Alright, remember that. 3 consoles. So once you get him down to the last 2 bars, you're going to all travel to the 45 side, and then the person on the turret is going to shoot the boss's back, and then you're going to equip either your demolitionist ability, you're going to equip anything you can to burn him down. Once those 2 shields are gone, it's just his health bar, and then it's nothing. But as you can see here, we barely missed out on damage because we weren't all necessarily super prepared on that part, but we ended up killing him here. I got NPCs on my right, NPCs on my right.
It's gonna be all 4 computers. I'll go to D.
I got B. Alright.
I knock him down.
He's down.
Yeah. Oh!
Good shit.
Fucking boys.
Finally. And that is pretty much it. So, yes, we ended up getting killed. Some of us ended up getting killed because there are NPCs that were still up. We came back alive and we went to go kill them. For some reason, they didn't die right away. But anyways, if this video helped you guys out, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section as well. Yes, I know you are not going to get this 100% of the time because this is a hard boss. This boss is not going to be something you're going to just walk in and do easily just because of the strategy. But this strategy for us was definitely the easiest out of hundreds of different ways we would have done it. I know there's a bunch of different ways that people have done this completed Boomer, but like I said, this is the way that we found that was easier for us. But anyways, if this helps you out, go leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is all day, one on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.